Peace to everybody, back with another video. This is Barr dings Nadler after sparring over whether to take a hearing break. You're a real class act. And believe me, it was a three-ring circus today for the Barr hearing. And oh my gosh, I mean, the Democrats were constantly attacking William Barr, would not let him answer questions or nothing. They just ran him over talking him, and when he does go to answer questions, they won't let him do it. So Barr had got upset with Nadler because, his father sparring over whether to take a hearing break. You're a real class act. Nadler, I don't know, he needs to go sit down somewhere because he's got his pants pulled up to his neck, literally. That's how short he is. But geez, I mean, after that three-ring circus I saw today, oh no, that was it for me. But as you can see here in the videos, William Barr himself, I'm not going to play it. Attorney General Bill Barr's testimony before the House Judiciary Committee on Tuesday became so heated that lawmakers were even sparring over Barr's request to take a 5-minute break. Yes, so the testimony was today. Before the House Judiciary Committee on Tuesday became so heated that lawmakers were even sparring over Barr's request to take a 5-minute break. Well, Barr had a right to ask for a 5-minute break, and Nadler said no. Excuse me? When William Barr had asked for a 5-minute break, he had that right, and Nadler is over here running his mouth saying no. As the hearing was winding down, Barr asked Chairman Jerry Nadler if the committee could break for 5 minutes so he could get something to eat for lunch. Nadler's response was a firm no. So William Barr asked the chairman, Jerry Nadler, if the committee could break for 5 minutes so he could get something to eat for lunch. And here comes Nadler's response with a firm no. What kind of, I expect, he's a Democrat from New York, but how are you going to deny somebody for having something to eat because you want to get this hearing done and run over him? How? I mean, Jerry Nadler is nothing but a dweeb. And he's telling William Barr no, he can't go eat? Excuse me, when somebody needs to eat, somebody needs to eat. There is no ands, ifs, and buts about it. Barr retorted, I waited 45 minutes, an hour for you this morning. I haven't had lunch. I like to take a 5-minute break. And yes, he did. And he did say that. He said that. He waited 45 minutes to an hour for him this morning because it took so long for the Democrats to get their butts into where they need to go. Instead of they like to galloping around all over the place. Oh, well, we're going to get Barr into these lies, this and that. Well, guess what? William Barr crushed all these lies. He wasn't going to lie for them. So, and of course, the Democrats kept reclaiming their time. And it's like, wait, what? Excuse me? It's time to reclaim the country is more like it. Barr was referring to the delay in the start of the hearing after Nadler was involved in a car accident on his way to Capitol Hill. Oh, excuse me, what car accident? I did not see nothing about no car accident. So I don't know what Nadler is talking about. Oh, he was in a car accident on his way to Capitol Hill. Really? I didn't see him in no car accident. What are they talking about? Oh, he was in a car accident. Yeah, okay, that's another lie. And of course, this is Nadler himself, a little dweeb. Nadler responded that the hearing is set to be over in a few minutes. Yeah, well, it took like 4 hours and 50 minutes of the hearing. That's how long it was. I mean, I had to sit through the whole thing for this hearing. And they're asking him all kinds of questions that William Barr could not be allowed to answer because the Democrats were talking over him. You're a real class act, Barr said to Nadler before laughing at the chairman. A real class act. And yes, he did say that too. He called Nadler a real class act because Nadler would not let William Barr take a 5-minute break when he needed to go get something to eat because he was hungry. You can't deny somebody lunch or whatnot, but Nadler saying, oh no, excuse me? As ranking member Jim Jordan, Ohio, stepped in to defend Barr, Nadler slammed down his gavel and allowed the committee to take a short break before questioning resumed. And you know what? I'm glad that Jim Jordan did step in to defend Barr. And now the Democrats are mad about it. We're mad about it. Nadler slammed down his gavel and allowed the committee to take a short break before questioning resumed. Yeah, so now the Democrats are mad because they know they're getting caught in their lies. Plus, their lies are being exposed. So now they're getting mad about it because William Barr wanted to go eat today. And Nadler said no. But as long as these Democrats are evil and they're showing their true colors now, who they really are, yeah, I think I would be voting them all out. The exchange between Barr and Nadler was just one of many tense moments in the committee's chambers on Tuesday as a combative Barr sparred with Democratic lawmakers who criticized him on issues ranging from voting rights to the government's response to protests in Portland to the Justice Department's handling of investigations into associates of President Trump. Well, excuse me, when you got anarchies that are over there in Portland wanting to destroy federal buildings, then Donald Trump had every right to send in the federal marshals to defend the federal buildings. They're not after the residents of Portland. They're after the anarchies that are destroying federal buildings. And here these Democrats are making it as though, well, they're there they're peaceful protests. No, they're not. No, they're not. The anarchists are the ones that are destroying everything. And these Democrats are okay calling them peaceful protesters? No. The tension between Nadler and Barr escalated quickly once the questioning began, with Nadler implying that Barr was using federal forces to provide material to aid Trump's campaign. How? How is that even possible when Donald Trump had sent in the federal marshals to defend the federal buildings in Portland, Oregon, because the anarchists was setting fires to it, and now they're trying to say, implying that Barr was using federal forces to provide material to aid Trump's campaign. No, that's not true at all. That was a lie. And see what these Democrats are trying to do? They're switching the narrative. This is why they're showing you their true colors, who they really are. Here's the video of Barr and I do believe that's Nadler, or whoever that is. When asked if he discussed the campaign with Trump, Barr answered sharply, stating, I'm a member of the cabinet and there's an election going on. Obviously, the topics come up. Adding that it shouldn't be a surprise. And of course, it shouldn't be a surprise. Why should it be? What William Barr and Donald Trump say to each other is confidential. It doesn't go no further than what they are talking about. It stays confidential between a lawyer and a president. And here the Democrats are saying, oh, well, you're taking this thing way out of proportion, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. The Democrats are evil. They don't know what the heck is going on. They don't know the truth. That's why they're getting exposed for all their lies. Nadler later accused Barr of using federal forces to provide Trump with footage for campaign ads. When Barr tried to respond and say that he was not using federal law enforcement to help Trump's campaign, Nadler spoke over him. Yeah, because Nadler doesn't know when to shut up. He kept speaking over William Barr because William Barr wanted to answer the question, but instead Nadler is yapping and gapping over him, talking over him. So this way William Barr can't answer the questions that he's been asked. At least the Republicans are letting William Barr answer their questions, but these Democrats, no. They're talking over him. They're ranting about nothing. They say all the anarchies are peaceful protesters. No, they're not. When they come to your town and destroying federal buildings, that's when Donald Trump sends in the federal marshals to arrest them. He's not after the residents of any cities that they're at. He's after the criminals that are destroying the buildings. But no, these Democrats are saying, well, he's being careless. He's not doing his job right, blah, blah, blah. Well, excuse me, but, hello? The Democrats invited William Barr for a hearing, and when he got there, he waited an hour and 45 minutes for the hearing. And then Nadler comes out and says, oh, I was in a car accident. What car accident? Will you pull your pants up to your neck? Is that the kind of accident he had? And then he comes out and says, oh, the anarchies are a myth. No, because when you see your city being destroyed, it's not a myth. It's real. These Democrats are so obviously to be easily exposed for everything of who they are. They don't care about the American people. All they care about is money and power. That's all they care about. They don't care about your lives. They keep saying, oh yeah, we're gonna change things, this and that. No, they're not gonna change nothing. They want to defund the police, in other words, get rid of them. They want to send the jobs back to China. That's what they want to do. They want to collapse the economy again after Donald Trump had given the economy the boost, the backup, and now that it's doing good again. Think of all the things the Democrats are doing. They're destroyers. They will destroy your jobs if you keep voting them in. Vote them out. Stop allowing these Democrats to rape our country, because that's what they've done. It's time to reclaim the country. Don't let the Democrats have it no more. They've raped it enough. They took everything from us. And now it's time to get it all back. Nadler is nothing but a little dweeb. They said, oh, I was in a car accident. That's why you had to wait an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, okay, whatever, Nadler. Why don't you learn to tell the real truth? Oh, I forgot. You can't tell the truth. Democrats are known to be liars, cheaters, and everything else you could think of. Vote them out. Get them out. Just get all 50 states need to turn red. These blue states that are run by the rundown governors and mayors, they're not helping you. They don't care about you. They're forcing you to wear a mask, which is stupid and ridiculous, come to think of it. It's time to get rid of them. They've been around it. They've been in offices for a long time and done nothing for us patriots. Because they did not care. They didn't make no changes or nothing. They allowed the police to shoot people or to kill people every night. Look what happened. Look what's going on in Chicago, and you can see why it's called the murder capital. Look what's going on there. What's Lori Lightfoot doing for the people in Chicago? Nothing. Because she's okay with it. She allows the killing to go on in her city. And this is the kind of people you want to deal with? For the governors and mayors who don't do nothing for you? You need to get them out of office, seriously. Leave your comments below. I am out.